Hello, everybody. Very warm welcome to Unacademy platform, guys. कैसे हैं सब लोग? Very warm welcome to Unacademy platform. How's everybody? What's up, guys? What's been up? कैसे हैं सब लोग? Very warm welcome to Unacademy platform, and we are going to be taking the 5 o'clock session on the channel, which is just 9th and 10th. Yes, guys, just 9th and 10th. So, how's everybody? सही है सब लोग? अच्छे हैं? Very warm welcome to Unacademy 9th and 10th, just 9th and 10th. And guys, आज हम लोग जो टॉपिक करने वाले हैं उसका नाम है रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. आई एम श्योर कि सॉरी रिपोर्टेड स्पीच नहीं, पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. आई एम सो सॉरी, parts of speech, guys. All right. And I'm sure that whenever you see a sentence, you want to understand कि इसके अलग अलग parts क्या होते हैं, right? So that is what we are going to learn today. All right, parts of speech, guys. And parts of speech तो करेंगे ही, but before we start the class, hi Ansh, I'm good. How are you? Good to see you here, Ansh. Hi Royal Rajput, you're still there. So, alright guys, तो अब बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द क्लास मैं आपको जल्दी से जो है अनअकैडमी के जो फीचर्स हैं अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे, द वेरियस फीचर्स दैट यू गेट, आई जस्ट वांट टू क्विकली ब्रीफ यू अबाउट इट. इंपॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन है. एंड सबसे पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं डिस्काउंट से गाइस. यू कैन अवेल अ डिस्काउंट ऑफ 10% फ्लैट ऑन ऑल अनअकैडमी सब्सक्रिप्शंस, एंड ऑल यू नीड टू डू फॉर दैट इज यूज माय कोड. एंड व्हाट इज माय कोड गाइस? CHAT10. मैंने हाईलाइट कर दिया, मैंने उसको उसके आसपास एक रेड से मैंने उसको लाइन बना दिया है, तो वो जो है जरूर देख लेना, ठीक है. एंड ऑल्सो अनदर थिंग इज कि भाई मैं कौन हूं, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ जल्दी से, ठीक है. एंड आई एम आर्यमान चैटर्जी. आई एम योर इंग्लिश एजुकेटर फॉर क्लास 9th and 10th on Unacademy online platform. And guys, I have done my graduation from Delhi University in English literature, and after that I did my post graduation in mass communication, and I have been teaching for 10 plus years now, and look forward to teaching for many more years to come because teaching is something that I really enjoy. So looking forward to taking this journey along with my students and trying to help you guys to learn something. All right. So अब doubts के बारे में भी देख लेते हैं. देखो guys, doubt सबको होता है, और डाउट जब होता है ना, तब क्या प्रॉब्लम होती है कि कई बार डाउट सॉल्व करने वाला नहीं होता है, ठीक है. There comes Unacademy Ask a Doubt feature, which is there on the Unacademy app. What you have to do is very simple. All you need to do is make sure that you click on that particular feature, ठीक है. उसके बाद फिर आपको जो है वो डाउट जो है वो पूछना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. और वो डाउट आपके पास होगा कहाँ पे? या फिर आपकी गैलरी में होगा, या फिर एक कहीं पे किसी बुक में लिखा होगा, राइट. So you can either take a picture or choose from your photo gallery. Once you do it, once you select the question, make sure that you crop it, guys. And crop करने के बाद you have to choose the subject that that particular question pertains to, and then just wait for a little bit, and then you will get your solutions. All right. Now, क्या नहीं करना है वो बता देता हूँ, बहुत जरूरी है. क्या नहीं करना है? Do not post multiple doubts in a single image. Do not post handwritten questions, blurred images, or incomplete questions. All right. क्या करना है वो तो मैं तुम्हें बता ही दूंगा, और क्या नहीं करना है वो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है और रेड कलर का क्रॉस बना हुआ है उसके ऊपर, तो जरूर देख लो, ठीक है. And now let me tell you about the Unacademy Plus subscription features. Guys, Unacademy Plus gives you the opportunity to sit at home and get access to unlimited courses from the top educators from our country. Regular doubt clearing session, there'll be a very detailed coverage of the syllabus, mentorship guidance milega, study material and practice tests, live test series and batch courses, guys. And the best way to avail this is very simple. All right, very simple. What you have to do, you have to use my code. All right. और यहाँ पे आप देखो ये 18 months का जो है वो 20,000 है normally, ठीक है. But if you use my code, you will get a straight 10% discount, and this 20,000 course becomes 18,000. All right. All you have to do is use my code, guys. Just remember my code, which is CHAT10. All right. Now moving on. Iconic subscription. Iconic subscription क्या होता है? Hi Abhishek. How are you? Good to see you here. तो आइकॉनिक में क्या होता है कि आपको वन ऑन वन मेंटोरशिप मिल जाता है। कई बार अगर आपको ऐसा सिचुएशन है किसी सब्जेक्ट के साथ जहां पे यू आर नॉट गेटिंग क्लैरिटी एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू मूव अहेड विद योर सिलेबस, डोंट वरी। Unacademy has this amazing feature, which is the subscription, which is the iconic subscription feature, and you get personal mentor, you get live doubt solving session, guys, you get weekly report of your progress, and your parents can stay in touch with the mentor and discuss if there is any particular issue that needs to be thrown light upon, and study planner mil jata hai, and you get all the other benefits of an academy subscription as well. All right, now what do you have to do? You have to make the payment for the number of months that you subscribe for. अभी यहाँ पे आप देख लो, ये अगर 32,000 है यहाँ पे, बट अगर आप मेरा जो कोड है जो कि है ये, ऑलराइट गाइस, दिस इज माय कोड CHAT10, बाय हार्ट कर लो ये कोड, और ये जो है अगर आप लगा दोगे तो ये 15 मंथ्स का 32,000 की जगह हो जाएगा 28,000, guys. So I think, hi Archana, how are you? Good to see you. All right. Now, what will happen is that if you use my code, you'll get a 10% discount on any particular subscription, any number of months. And I would suggest, guys, take subscription of months which is more than at least more than what? At least more than 12 months, because that is way more budget friendly. All right. Now, how can you become a subscriber on the Unacademy Plus? Unacademy Plus में subscriber आप कैसे बन सकते हैं? Very simple. Download the app. Go to the section where you have to choose a payment method. Once you choose the payment method, you are a subscriber. There is no rocket science. It's very very simple. And करना क्या है? अगर आपको पे इन पार्ट्स या जीरो कॉस्ट EMI का ऑप्शन चाहिए, तो 12 महीने से ज्यादा अगर सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लो, कोई डाउट है तो फिर डेफिनेटली टॉक टू आवर Unacademy expert today, and don't forget to use my code. All right, guys. It's CHAT10. All right. You are new here. All right, Archana. Most welcome to Just 9th and 10th 5 p.m. Session, which is for English for class 9th and 10th. Hi, Ashmit. How are you? Good to see you here. So, 10% off. Do not forget an Academy Plus and Iconic subscription में कैसे मिलेगा? Simple है. मेरा code use करना है. Use my code CHAT10 and avail the discounts on the subscriptions. And now download the Unacademy app if you haven't, guys and girls, because if you don't have the app, you will never understand, or you will never be able to know about the features that I've just spoken about. So download the app, check the features that you know that will work for you, and then you can do a subscription on the basis of your needs. And CHAT10 is the code. Use it and avail my discount. Let's crack it, guys. uh, just 9th and 10th का telegram group का link ये है, and the link is also in the description box of this video. So I would encourage you all to join the channel, and the reason is because जितने भी educators इस platform पे हैं उनके सारे पुराने videos का link भी आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा. So it's like a one place where you get all the old links of this particular channel, and you can revisit and revise any particular topic that you feel like. All right. Now, moving on, guys. Let us crack it. Let's get going. All right. आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं? आज जो है ये टॉपिक, आई एम गेसिंग दैट यू मस्ट हैव आल्सो done before this lesson. Especially students of class 9th and 10th, the students who normally come here. I'm pretty sure, but अगर नहीं भी हुआ है तो कोई बात नहीं, because this is like the first fundamental. ठीक है? अगर आप ग्रामर समझना चाहते हैं तो सबसे पहले आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि ग्रामर के कंपोनेंट्स क्या होते हैं, राइट? So here basically we will break down a sentences. What is a sentences? Consist of words, right? And words have different category of grammar, and what we will understand is कि भाई कौन सा word क्या है, ठीक है? Noun कौन सा है, verb कौन सा है, adjective कौन सा है, so on and so forth. And once you have this ability to recognize which word is what, which word falls under what category, is this a noun, is this a verb, is this a preposition, is this a conjunction, क्या होता है exactly, we will all get to know that. All right. Hi Khyati, how are you? Good to see you guys here. Good to see you. All right. So I think it's time that we start. All right. So let us understand parts of speech. So boys and girls, how many types of parts of speech are there? कितने टाइप के वर्ड्स होते हैं एक सेंटेंसेस में? Let us first find out. All right. Noun होता है, pronoun होता है, adjective होता है. There is verb, there is adverb, there is preposition, there is conjunction and interjection. ठीक है guys? All right. ओ ओके, आपने हाय नहीं बोला बट मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी हाय बोल दिया, तो आपको जब मन हो तो आप हाय मेरे को बोल देना. ऑलराइट, वेलकम टू द क्लास. नाउ मूविंग ऑन. Every word is categorized into one of these 8 categories except for what? A and the. A and the क्या होते हैं? आर्टिकल होते हैं. ठीक है, तो वो अलग हो गए. बाकी जितने भी वर्ड्स होते हैं यहाँ पे, जैसे कि आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ पे आर्टिकल है the. So there is an example. Let's see the example. The old tired man was sitting. ठीक है, so the is an article, old and tired is adjective, man is a noun, was sitting is verbs. All right. Under a tree and patiently waiting for his son to arrive. ये पूरा सेंटेंस है अब गाइस. Okay, Ashmit, no problem. I can see you in the later classes then, in case if you are free by then. So the whole sentence has so many components, guys. और किसको किसको कौन से words क्या हैं ये हम लोग को identify करना है. And ये identify करने का जो तरीका है वो हम लोग सीख जाएंगे कैसे. If we know exactly what do those words mean, you will understand what exactly are the parameters under which those words are being examined and categorized. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या है पूरा सेंटेंस देख लेते हैं. The old tired man was sitting under a tree and patiently waiting for his son to arrive. अभी A and the मैंने आपको पहले ही बोल दिया वो आर्टिकल है. करेक्ट. नाउ old tired adjective, man is a noun, was sitting action verb, right? या फिर a state, a situation, sitting बैठे हुए की situation में, so that becomes verb, right? Under, अंडर इज preposition, अंडर ओवर, बेसिकली जहां जो भी वर्ड जो है वो जो पोजीशन दिखाता है कि एग्जैक्टली वो चीज कहाँ पे है, ऊपर है, नीचे है, दाएं है, बाएं, दैट इज preposition. ऑलराइट. नाउ अगेन a and the article, tree noun, and what is and? It's a conjunction. It joins a clause to a phrase, or basically joins two parts of a sentence. Patiently क्या कर रहा है भाई? Sitting, right? So what is patiently modifying or explaining? It is explaining a verb, hence what is it? It's an adverb. All right. So verb agreement का सेशन जैस्मीन ऑलरेडी ले चुका हूं मैं, और it has already happened. And what you can do is you can come and test your IQ level when we do the वर्ब सब्जेक्ट अग्रीमेंट के ऊपर जो मेंटी होगा वहां पे आप ज्वाइन कर लेना. ठीक है. एंड इन केस इफ यू नीड द लिंक्स टू द ओल्डर वीडियो, जो सब्जेक्ट वर्ब अग्रीमेंट का जो मैंने ऑलरेडी पढ़ाया हुआ है वो आपको मिल जाएगा इसी चैनल के टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में. ऑलराइट. सो इन केस इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड टू सी दोस एंड रिवाइज दोस लेसन्स, यू कैन डू इट फ्रॉम देयर. And after that you can participate in the mentee whenever this mentee will happen, and you will get to know that on the telegram group as well. All right guys, so सबसे पहले आओ वापस एक बार पुराने स्लाइड को रिविजिट कर लेते हैं. देखते हैं कि भाई कितने टाइप के कैटेगरीज होते हैं ग्रामर में. ठीक है, ग्रामर के कितने पार्ट्स होते हैं, सेंटेंसेस को कितने टाइप में कैटेगराइज कर सकते हैं. तो नाउन होता है भाई एक सेंटेंस में. A sentence has adjective, a sentence has pronoun, a sentence has verb, a sentence has adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. ठीक है, so these are the parts of speech. Plus there is article, and article is what? A and the. Not really relevant to parts of speech, but I'm just letting you know. FYI info है, extra information है, रख लेना, काम आ जाएगा. ठीक है. Now अब यहाँ पे हम लोग देखते हैं कि ये जो कैटेगरीज है, जो 8 कैटेगरीज है, वो सेंटेंस में हम लोग कैसे आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. तो ये एग्जाम्पल आप देख रहे हो. ठीक है, और एग्जाम्पल में क्या देख रहा है? एग्जाम्पल में हम लोग देख रहे हैं ये सेंटेंस व्हिच इज सेइंग द ओल्ड टायर्ड मैन वाज सिटिंग अंडर अ ट्री एंड पेशेंटली वेटिंग फॉर हिज सन. नाउ हम लोगों ने पेशेंटली तक समझ लिया भाई. पेशेंटली इज व्हाट? एडवर्ब. बाय because it describes the property of the verb, which is what? Sitting, right? So, and waiting is again verb, for is preposition, right? Okay, and his is pronoun, son is a noun, and to arrive, again action. So that is verb. All right. Up. Hi Madhav, good to see you here. So guys, अब क्या करते हैं कि अब एक एक करके ये जितने भी पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच हैं, इनको थोड़ा वन ऑन वन देखते हैं कि क्या होते हैं, उनका मतलब एक बेसिक आइडिया ले लेते हैं, ठीक है? एग्जाम्पल्स भी देख लेंगे, सेंटेंसेस में भी एग्जाम्पल्स देख लेंगे, एंड वी बेसिकली नीड टू हैव अ रफ आइडिया ऑफ व्हाट दीज आर। ऑलराइट, अभी डिटेल में इन सब टॉपिक्स पे भी अलग अलग सेशंस तो होने ही वाले हैं, बट पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच में हमारा मेन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी क्या है गाइस? Our main responsibility is to be able to identify the different types of the different categories in which the words can be categorized. All right, so क्या वो noun है, क्या वो verb है? So and what are the 8 categories guys? Can Okay, so माधव इज सेइंग सर क्या आप मुझे एक एग्जांपल बता सकते हैं जिसमें सारे पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच आते हैं? मैं आपको बता सकता हूं, बट आई वुड से दैट नाउ दैट यू नो ऑलरेडी कि पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच क्या है, व्हाई डोंट यू गिव एन एग्जांपल माधव, वेयर आई कैन ऑब्वियसली डू दैट, बट आई वुड वांट यू टू मेक an example of a sentence which has all the parts of speech. All right, जिसमें सारे parts of speech हो, ठीक है? So try that and give it a go. Give it a go. All right. And guys, I also need the names of all the different parts of speech. ये भी मुझे चाहिए, ठीक है? तो comment section में guys and girls, I want you guys to tell me what are the 8 parts of speech that I was just talking about. ठीक है? सिर्फ नाम चाहिए मुझे. Or Madhav, I would want you to make a sentence which has the example of all parts of speech. All right. All right, guys. And yes, I would suggest if any student is wasting his or her energy on spamming, it is a waste of time. So you might not do that. All right. Noun, pronoun. Okay, Madhav has written noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Absolutely correct, Madhav. Absolutely correct. I'm still waiting for that example of sentence. See, now you know what are these parts, right? And you know what these particular different parts of the grammar, means. Of you have a fair idea basically that these parts of speech के examples क्या क्या होते हैं. So now just form a sentence which has all of these particular parts of the speech in it, and just give me that on the message box. And I would also want you guys to also try it out. Just try it out before we go through all of these different components of parts of speech. I want you guys to give it a try. Make a sentence which has elements of all of these 8 parts of speech. Okay. Okay, Madhav is saying I don't know. Chalo koi baat nahi Madhav. Then what we will do is I'll take you back to this sentence. All right. The old tired man was sitting under a tree and patiently waiting for his son. अब यहाँ पे क्या क्या है? यहाँ पे there is adjective, there is noun, there is verb, there is preposition, there is conjunction, there is no interjection, but I'll give you an example of interjection. Yes, Jasmine. They both exactly mean the same thing. All right. तो इंटरजेक्शन नहीं है. इंटरजेक्शन क्या है वो हम पता करेंगे, ठीक है? बट यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट सारे ही हैं, ठीक है? प्रोनाउन नहीं है यहाँ पे. एक प्रोनाउन नहीं है, बट प्रोनाउन एंड नाउन is basically I think that, oh no, there is a pronoun waiting for his son. So pronoun भी है. So there is just interjection that is missing, and interjection is basically something that you say when you are showing some kind of a surprise or some kind of a large scale expression of emotion, like wow, hooray, let's go. So that is what interjection means. And you can probably make a sentence out, sentence which also has interjection also. So give it a try. Give it a try. All right. So alas hurrah, yes mother. तो समझ में आ गया, ठीक है? अभी इतना आइडिया हो गया है तो इसमें तो ऑलमोस्ट सारे ही हैं, तो आपको देख और आर्टिकल भी है which is not a part of by the way, which is it's not a part of the parts of speech, but it is a part of the sentence. So uh, a and the होता है आर्टिकल, ठीक है? अब वो हटा देते हैं साइड में. Hi Kriti, how are you? Good to see you here. Welcome to the class, Kriti. So, Kriti, we are just starting with parts of speech. Abhi tak, what have we done? We have discussed what different parts there are in a speech, and also now we are going to individually take a look at these particular parts and see कि भाई क्या होते हैं exactly. ठीक है, examples देख लेंगे, कुछ sentences में examples देख लेंगे, ठीक है? So now moving on, let us begin with verb. Verb is a very important component of a sentence. All right, guys. No sentence can be formed without verbs. All right, and verbs are also special in the case that tenses apply on verb. All right, tenses apply on verb. एंड वर्ब जो है वो डिटरमिन ये भी करता है कि किस टाइम हुआ है कोई चीज. हैज इट हैपेंड इन द पास्ट, इज इट हैपनिंग इन द प्रेजेंट, और विल इट हैपन इन द फ्यूचर? ऑलराइट, so verb is something which is a very essential part of a sentence or a part of a speech, you can say like that also. And why? The reason is because no sentence can be complete without verb. अगर action ही नहीं होगा, अगर situation ही नहीं होगा sentence में, तो फिर sentence बनेगा कैसे, right? So, hello Sanam, Sanam Mani, Sanam Mani, Abram, very interesting name. So, now, I'm also good, Kriti. So, moving on, examples देख लेते हैं, guys. Examples देख लेते हैं verb का. Let us see some examples of the verb. Example of the verb is, for example, go, write, play, sing, etc. Yes, Jasmine, correct. So you can go through both the parts. All right. And then next time, whenever there is a Menti quiz, do participate. And thank you for finding my video. All right. Also, my students, if you enjoy the way that I, teach, do press the bell icon. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and spread the word. Let's get more student on this channel, more student on this particular session, and have a very fun and a learning experience together. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and do press the bell icon. All right, now example देख लेते हैं किसका? Verbs का. Let us see sentences that have verbs in it, and that is basically all sentences. All right, no sentences can be without the verb. Okay, so he goes out. Goes is a verb. All right. Priya writes in her notebook. Again, writes, verb. The children play hockey. Play is an example of verb. Action, right? Payal loves to sing. Sing is an act. It is action. So again, समझ में आ गया, guys? Good afternoon, Neetu. How are you? Very warm welcome to Just 9th and 10th English session. All right, the 5 to 6 p.m. English session. So, अब दूसरा जो component है parts of speech का, boys and girls, it is what? It is actually good evening हो गया नीतू. It's almost evening now. So good evening, very good evening. All right. So noun. Guys, we have come to noun now. And what is noun? A word that names. I think all of you know it. I mean, I'm just reiterating it. But I think everybody knows what a noun is. I'm already taking that for granted. All right. Just in case if somebody doesn't, a word that names something usually given to a word, that names something usually given to a person, place, thing, or idea. There are different types of nouns. एग्जाम्पल देख लेते हैं, डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं. व्हाट एग्जैक्टली भाई, नाम जो होते हैं नॉर्मली, आइडियाज जो होते हैं, ऑब्जेक्ट के जो नेम्स होते हैं, पर्सन्स के नेम होते हैं, प्लेसेस के नेम्स, हाउ इट इज, राइट? तो नाउन ही एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट है when it comes to parts of speech, right? So out of the 8 parts of speech, noun is one of them. And let us see some example now, guys. So hi Krishna Tomar. So Now, moving on, noun. All right, so we have some examples. What are the examples, boys and girls? Dog, cat, Rahul, guitar, coffee shop. All right, so let us see some examples now. Let us check some examples of what now? Noun sentences where we have to identify or point out what the noun is. He was petting the dog. The dog in this case is the noun. All right, it is the object of the sentence, and there is a pronoun also which is he, which you can also see. But यहाँ पे हम लोग noun की बात कर रहे हैं, तो let us stick to identifying the noun. The cat was sleeping outside. The cat, right? Cat, again, name of an animal, the noun. Rahul was going to school. Name of a person, again, noun. Dwayne plays the guitar. Now there are two nouns here, all right? And Dwayne is also a noun and guitar is also a noun, all right? So, and even Rahul is going to school, so school is also a noun actually. So, ये हो गए आपके nouns के examples. Hi Chitra, good to see you. Hi Angel, you are new here, so a very warm welcome to you. All right, very warm welcome to you. And we guys are doing good evening. Yes, good evening, Angel. And we guys are covering parts of speech. All right. It is a very basic, fundamental chapter of grammar. And I think that parts of speech basically has all the other chapters that you are supposed to cover for the grammar, right? अगर आपको in general grammar, I'm not talking about the NCRT syllabus, but grammar in general, if you want to know, then these parts of speech and what they are exactly, you have to have a fair idea about to understand and to be able to have a good grasp over English grammar. All right. So, all right. So, Sanamani is saying, sir, समझ में आ गया. Thank you. Thank you. इतना समझ में आ गया. ठीक है. Verb हम लोगों ने देख लिया क्या है और अब nouns भी देख लिए. अब थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ते हैं. Adjectives. All right, guys. Uh, कोई मुझे बता सकता है? Can anybody tell me? Chitra, we are doing parts of speech. Until now, we have covered what verbs are and what nouns are, right? And can anybody tell Chitra how many parts of speech are there on the message box? Can we give Chitra the answer of how many parts are there and the names of those parts? That'll be really good. That'll be helpful. Otherwise, I can also tell you. I will obviously do that. Yes. Oh, Chitra, you already know. So, yes, there are 8. Very good. Very good. So, there are 8. And what are they? What all are they? Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives, conjunctions, interjection, and preposition. ठीक है? Yes, so Angel is saying जिसमें लास्ट में y आता हो वो adjective होता है. जिसमें लास्ट में y आता हो. हाँ, y आता हो तो वो भी adjective होता है, वो तो ठीक है. But at the same time, what does adjective exactly do? I want an answer, boys and girls, to as to what exactly does adjective का purpose क्या होता है basically? What is the purpose of adjective? What do you think is adjective? What is its role in the sentence? Can anybody tell me that? I will give a really like strongman salute to that person. Yes, Chitra, very good. So you know what the different parts of speech is. Excellent. Yes, it tells us about the quality of noun. Absolutely correct. Absolutely. Yes, Angel. Absolutely right. So, what does adjective do? Very simple. It describes the property of a noun. Yeah, modifies a noun basically. And both of you who has, whatever the answer that you wrote is also exactly the same meaning, right? A word that modifies noun tells about the quality and describes about a noun. ठीक है? Example देख लेते हैं. Cheerful, cared, sneaky, beautiful. All right. Yes, Chitra, absolutely correct. So, what is happening? Any word that basically describes the property of a noun or how we say it modifies a noun is basically an adjective. All right. So, now moving ahead, let us see some examples of adjective. This shop is nice. So, what is happening here? What is the noun? The shop is the noun, right? And what kind of a shop is it? It is a nice shop, right? It is a nice shop. So what it means is that the property of the shop or the description of the shop shows it to be nice, and nice becomes automatically what? An adjective, because it is explaining the property of the noun, which is shop, right? So sneaky meaning, angel, sneaky meaning somebody who does things without letting anyone know, very quietly, basically, like a samurai, basically. All right. So and it's SNEAKY. All right. So if the ability to do something in a very silent manner, not letting other people know, that's what sneaky means. All right. He was scared. Scared. Who? He. Right. So noun या pronoun दोनों को ही adjective modify कर सकता है. So in this case, it is a pronoun which is he. So basically, what is he right now? He is scared right now. So that is why scared is basically telling you the description of that particular noun slash pronoun. Yes, it is adjective. All right. Chitra is saying, sir, speak loudly. Is my voice low, guys? Is my voice low? Am I audible to all of you guys? Yes, Chitra, it can be. See, basically, your 9th and 10th have very similar syllabuses in NCERT. So, to know about these fundamentals will help you in class 10th equally as it will in class 9th. So, yes, all the topics that I'm covering of grammar are, for both for class 9th and for class 10th. So, it will be beneficial for you. All right. So, all right, Sanamani is saying it is okay. I guess Chitra, just refresh the video. You might have a net glitch probably. Um, so yes, now somebody told me to give an example. Give an example, please. Okay, so angel, you want an example, right? So the mouse entered the room in a sneaky manner. The mouse entered the room in a sneaky manner. So what is happening here? uh, who is entering the room in a sneaky manner without without making any noise or without letting other people know or others know. It is the mouse, right? So sneaky is describing the property of the mouse, right? So she was very brave. Yes, Chitra, that is a very good example. She was very brave. Who is brave here? She. She is the pronoun. Again, anything, any word that describes or modifies the noun slash pronoun is example of adjective, right? They live in a beautiful house. House is the noun here, and beautiful is describing how the house looks. Correct. The cake was very tasty. Cake is the noun and very tasty is the adjective because it's describing, right? Do your work quickly. Again, good example. Although it's a command sentence, but at the same time, uh, do your work quickly. No, Angel. That's wrong actually. That is wrong. You know why? Because work quickly is an adverb. It's not an example of an adjective because work is verb, right? Any kind of action, do your work. So you're telling that person, so that's a wrong example. I'm sorry, I didn't say it in the first place, but yeah, it's not a correct example. All right. So I am a good boy. Yes, 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 Anamani. Very good. Perfect example. All right. So, Angel, did you understand why your example was wrong? Because quickly is describing the property of a work, and work is verb, hence quickly is adverb. So this is not explaining the property of you, your, basically, you, or a person or something, which is a noun. So in this case it is not a correct example. However, I am a good boy is a right example. All right, okay, understood, superb. I am a good boy is a perfect example because what is I, which is the boy basically, is what? It's good, and good is the property of the boy. So in this case, what is happening is it is basically explaining the property of the boy, which is the noun here. All right. Chitra is saying, I want to being a good doctor. Is it? No, I want to be a good doctor. I want to be a good doctor. All right. Now, अब देख लेते हैं what are pronouns. We just dealt with a couple of sentences where there were pronouns. He, she, it, they, them. Anything which replaces noun in a phrase. And why do we need to use pronoun? Can anybody tell me ki when there are nouns, why do you need something that needs to be that would replace that word and be used there? What is the need for it? Can anybody tell me? He was very tired. Um Tired, yes. Yes, tired will be. Yes, correct. Yes, it will be a right example. Correct. Yes, it replaces the noun angel, but why do you need a word that replaces a noun? Why? That's my question. So Chitra, I'm basically asking this question to you all. It's a question that I'm asking. You know, I have this doubt. I want you guys to solve it. I have the answer to it. I'm going to share it with you guys. What I think, why are pronouns important? But what I want is I want you guys to give me a reason to as to why do we need something that replaces something else. The nouns already have, why do we need pronouns which basically do nothing but just replace the nouns? Aditi is saying for use, to use basically for a group of people. Okay, and why can't we individually take their names? Okay, I think I got a very good answer. Sanamani is saying it is not suitable and not fair for repeating again and again and again the nouns in a sentence. That is why pronouns is used. Now I will give you an example of what, and that is the right answer actually. So good job, Sanamani. Very good. All right, Zara Queen is saying because we can't use the nouns many times, so it helps us to use replaces. Yes, same point. Same point. Because pronouns is used as a noun. Yes, that's a nice way to say. Yes, again and again. Basically, what happens is imagine if we are talking about this person called Steve. Now we have to say that Steve got up in the morning and Steve brushed his teeth, then Steve had his breakfast, then Steve took a shower, and then Steve got ready for the job, and then Steve left for the work, and then Steve traveled on a road to a certain amount of distance, and then Steve reached his office, and then so how many Steves are we going to keep using here? It becomes a very very awkward sentence. It becomes boring, redundant, and we do not want to do that. So what do? We become judicious and we start replacing the noun with pronoun. So Steve got up in the morning, he brushed his teeth and took a shower and got ready, and then he left for his office or his work, right? So that is the reason. All right. So, like Ram is a boy, Ram, absolutely, yeah, yes, Angel, you are right. All of you have gotten it with suitable words. Chitra is saying because we use pronouns in a paragraph with suitable words. Yes, Sanamanis. Oh, okay, all right. So, Nitish, I would encourage you to use your own, name in the YouTube handle because it's very difficult for me otherwise to, keep account of your name because what I see is something else and what I have to remember is something else. But I will try to keep Nitish in mind now. So, but just a suggestion, just a productive suggestion. It will save both of us energy. तो समझ में आ गया? You guys basically, I would give a round of applause to all of you students because everybody pitched in, and you guys basically cracked why pronouns are important. So that's absolutely hats off to you for that. Uh, what are pronouns? I think we all know. So it's just basically he, she, it, they, someone, anything that replaces nouns. All right, that is pronoun. Let us see some examples now. He was going to the store. She could not go outside. Crystal clear. Okay, okay. Superb. Awesome. So they are coming home. Someone can sit here. Got it, guys? If all of you have, why are there only eight part of speech? That is one question, Angel, that who will be able to tell. The people who made the English grammar rules, they are going to tell you that answer. That is an answer that I don't possess, so I'm sorry about it. But what I can tell you is I can describe all the eight parts for you. All right. So I'll do what I can, what is in my control. But if that's a brilliant question, but it's just that unfortunately I don't have an answer for that. All right. So now moving on. Uh, Examples देख लेते हैं हम लोग. Let us see the examples. He was going to the store. She could not go outside. They are coming home. Someone can sit here. All right, guys. Boys and girls, is it clear till now? Is it clear? Can we move on? If it is clear, then just type a Y in the comment section, and we can move on and go ahead with the other parts of speech. Just need to see wise quickly, guys. We have to cover a few more of these. Yes, all right. Okay, now let's quickly understand what is. All right, Angel, Aditi, Padhati, and Nitish and Zara Queen. Okay, my God, so many vibes. Superb. Concept is getting clear. Now, what is adverb? You know how verbs are there in a sentence, right? Now, what is adverb is basically it modifies or describes the property of the verb or the adjective or other adverbs also. So not only it describes its own kind, which is adverbs, it describes the verbs also and the adjectives also. ठीक है, तो adjectives या verb या adverb ये इनके जो properties होते हैं वो describe क्या करता है, वो adverb ही करता है. ठीक है. So just remember anything that modifies or describes the property of verb, adjective or another adverb is an adverb. Clear? We are going to see some examples. He sings loudly. All right. Now, what is the verb here? Sings, right? So, what is loudly describing? It is describing how he is singing. Okay. And if singing is the verb, and if loudly is describing the properties of that verb, what does loudly become? It becomes an adverb. All right. So that tree was very tall. That tree was very tall. So tall तो है ही है tree, ठीक है, but very tall, it's too tall. So again, it is describing the adjective here. They extended, they that ended too quickly. All right. So too quickly, again, examples of adverb. The boy played well. Played is a verb, and how did he play? He played well. So in this case, that is an adverb. All right. Uh, Chitra, are you sure it's my voice or it could be a glitch at your end? Can others tell me if my voice is clear or not? Can is my voice clear or is it not clear? Can you just type clear or not clear in the message box? Chitra, it could be your internet speed glitch. That's what I'm thinking, because if my voice would dip, it would dip for everybody. Just give it a okay. So Aditi is saying it's clear. SK Nafis is saying it's clear. Angel is saying all right. Okay, all right, clear. Okay. So Chitra, I would just request you to refresh your feed, refresh your video feed. एक बार आप उसको निकल के वापस वीडियो ज्वाइन कर लो. You might get a clearer voice. It could be an internet glitch. All right, it could be an internet glitch. So moving on. So are we clear about what adverbs are? All right. Now, now we come to prepositions. Boys and girls, what is prepositions? Prepositions are basically used before nouns, pronouns, and noun phrases to show direction, time, space, and location. anything that basically shows you direction or time or space or location in a sentence is preposition. All right. And what are the examples of preposition, boys and girls? What are the examples of preposition? Can anybody tell me? I mean, it's already there in the screen, but apart from that, do you know also any other examples if you would know? Okay, Padati is saying to, at. Yes, correct, correct. Over, under, right? Yes, absolutely. Into, under, absolutely. Very good. Very, so you guys know what preposition is. That is brilliant, guys. That is brilliant. So you know what it basically any word that directs you to any location, or if it directs you to a particular time, space, or any kind of direction in general, up, down, left, right, south, north, all of that is basically what? Preposition. All right, over the table, under the desk, over the hills, under the river, all of that, all preposition. All right, I went in the store. Again, in matlab is showing that you are going somewhere. It's showing a direction. You can sit at the table. It is telling you exactly where to sit, right? Please speak to me. Again, to is also a preposition. Or he was hiding under the bed. Again, under. It is showing a position in a sentence, right? Yes, behind, absolutely. During, yes. Perfect. There are some really good examples that even Zara Queen has given. Behind and during also. With, yes. Now, let us talk about the parts that basically the part of speech that connects clauses together, connects sentences together, connects a clause to a phrase, connects two different sentences into one sentence. What are those, guys? जैसे कि नाम से ही पता चलता है conjunction. It kind of the name itself hints at the fact that it is connecting something, right? So conjunction are basically words which are used to connect clauses and sentences together, and any form of two different parts of speech together basically. And what are the examples? Therefore, and, but, even even though together, right? It's not even and though, it's even though. So therefore, and, but, if, and even though. Yes, or, yes, that's a good example, Surinder. Yes, Chitra, connection. And, but, because. Yes, good examples, guys, good examples. Let us see let us see some examples in sentences. I tried to hit the nail but hit my thumb instead, right? I tried to hit the nail and I hit my thumb instead can be also two different sentences. What is it being joined by? But, right? But is what is being joined by. In the second example, guys, I have two dogs and a cat. Again, it is joining two different parts of speech and making them into a one singular sentence. You can have chocolate or vanilla ice cream. Again, I can go to the store if you help me. Right? Either or, neither nor. Either or, neither nor. Yes, correct. So now moving on. Now, guys, we come to the last part of speech. Padati is asking, sir, for will be there for conjunction. For will be there for conjunction. No, no, Padati. Yes. Oh wow, alas. Ah, yes. So basically, interjection, right? Where are we? Interjection. And what is basically interjection? Interjection are words used for what? To express reaction or exclamation. Whenever you see something wherever you see something which is what is it? It's basically an expression. You are surprised, or you want to show that, oh, something is finally finished. So you are like, chalo khatam hua, or you are really really excited and happy. So all of these expressions are expressed through which words? The words which are called interjection, right? Interjection. And interjection is basically a very very it's not that often used, but it is something which is very important, because you need to know, exclamatory expressions are always expressed through interjection. If if something was supposed to happen but it did not happen, then what will you say? Oh no. Then yeah, if you're waiting for something to get over but it's taken so long and now finally it's over, so you would say alas. Or if you are happy at your football team winning or your cricket team winning, you say hurrah, right? Or if you like something, you say wow. So basically, yes, exactly. And somebody had asked me, for, right? For is not an example of conjunction. For is an example of preposition. All right, just making that clear. So guys, interjection समझ में आ गया? I mean, this is a very easy part of speech, because interjections are not too many in number also. I mean, there are just these number of interjections that you can use in a sentence. Let us see some example. Alas, I could not make it in time. You wanted to make it in time, but eventually you could not. Hurrah, we won the game. Wow, that cake looks amazing. Oh no, I forgot to bring my bag. Right? Easy. Ayushi is saying easy peasy, awesome. So I think that by this we have, now we have covered all the different parts of speech. All right. And exclamation, yes, exclamation is normally put after the interjection. All right. We always use exclamation. Correct? As we have seen here, like anything that you exclamate also is used. So automatically just remember to put an exclamation after any interjection that you use. All right. Angel Jadon, my name is Aryaman Chatterjee, and I am your English educator. 5 to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday on just 9th and 10th. And then I do two more sessions, that is from 6 to 7 and from 8 to 9 p.m. on the last English teacher. And boys and girls, if you like the way I teach, I would suggest you to please go ahead and spread the word. And tell your friends that there is this teacher. And if you like, of course, if you like the way I teach, that is mandatory. And do like, share, and subscribe my video. Press the bell icon. We need more students. And I think that brings us to the end of understanding what parts of speech are, boys and girls. And I hope that it is now very, very clear the concept of parts of speech. Now, these individual parts, we will go through them, right? But thank you, Angel. Do tell your friends about me and get them also on the session. 5 p.m. every from Monday to Saturday every day, right? 5 p.m. is the session, this particular session on just 9th and 10th. And this brings us to the end of the class today, guys. And I had a lot of fun explaining, this whole concept of what parts of speech are. And the good part was that you guys and girls were already, familiar with the concept. So it was just like revising it. So I had a great session from my end. And now this is Aryaman Chatterjee signing off. Stay safe, guys, and have a